It only takes us a few seconds to enjoy a ripe banana. Sweet, smooth, and refreshing. But behind that familiar taste lies an entire year of silent hard work from farmers who spend their days and nights protecting banana plants from pests, harsh weather, and the endless challenges of nature. Bananas are present all over the world, especially in Asia, Africa, and Latin America, with more than 6 million hectares, or about 14.8 million acres of cultivated land. Global production reaches over 120 million metric tons, which is about 132 million U.S. tons every year. Among them, Ecuador and the Philippines stand out as leading exporters, while India and China lead in domestic consumption. Bananas are not only a rich source of nutrition, but also a lifesaver crop that helps millions of farming households rise above poverty. To grow a heavy bunch of bananas, the most important step is preparing the soil. Farmers usually choose loose, well-drained soil. After plowing, they disinfect it to eliminate harmful pathogens and create a safe environment for young banana plants. The planting holes are dug about 10 to 14 inches deep, or about 25 to 35 centimeters, which is enough for the roots to anchor firmly and keep the tree steady when the banana bunch grows heavy, sometimes weighing up to 110 pounds or about 50 kilograms. The spacing between trees is around 6.5 to 10 feet, or about 2 to 3 meters, allowing them to absorb enough sunlight and nutrients. On many modern farms, drip irrigation and micro-irrigation systems have replaced traditional methods, saving up to 40% of water and increasing yields by about 20%. During the first 6 months, the banana plant focuses on developing its pseudostem, roots, and leaves. Once it is strong enough, the plant begins to produce a bunch of bananas. At this stage, farmers need to prune excess shoots and remove unnecessary flowers so that all the nutrients are directed into the main bunch. Banana bunches are usually covered with perforated plastic bags, which protect them from insects while also giving the peel a more attractive and uniform color. Smaller and weaker bananas are removed, allowing the larger ones to receive more nutrients, ultimately improving the quality of the fruit when it reaches the market. Bananas are highly vulnerable to hot and humid climates, as well as dangerous diseases such as fusarium wilt, Panama disease, and yellow sigatoka leaf spot, epidemics that can wipe out 40 to 50% of the harvest. In addition, insects like thrips, aphids, and red mites can also reduce the value of the banana bunches. To protect the plants, farmers keep the fields clean and remove old or infected leaves. Copper-based fungicides or mancozeb are used to control diseases. On large plantations, drones are even deployed to spray the crops, making the process both more effective and safer for the workers. Harvest time. Depending on the variety, the period from planting to harvest lasts from 11 to 14 months. The popular Cavendish variety can be harvested only once. Afterward, the stem is cut down and the side shoots grow to continue the new cycle. When the bananas change from dark green to light green, the leaves start to wither and the flowers fall off. These are the signals that it is time to harvest. Bananas are usually picked while still green to make long-distance transport easier and to control the ripening process in storage facilities. To cut down a banana bunch, one worker uses a sharp knife to chop the stem, while another supports the heavy bunch. Each bunch can weigh from 65 to 110 pounds, or about 30 to 50 kilograms, so workers usually place thick padding on their shoulders to avoid injuries. A skilled worker can harvest up to 400 to 500 bunches of bananas in a single day. After being cut, the bananas are hung on an overhead cable system, with each trip carrying about 80 to 100 bunches, fast and energy efficient. At the collection point, workers place paper or foam between the banana hands to prevent the skins from being bruised. After that, the bananas are separated into smaller hands and washed thoroughly to remove sap, soil, and harmful microorganisms. Remarkably, to produce nearly 2.2 pounds of market-ready bananas, the entire process, from planting and irrigation to washing, consumes about 105 to 160 gallons of water, or about 400 to 600 liters. This figure clearly shows how heavily banana production depends on natural resources. After being washed, bananas are sorted according to their shape, curvature, and size. Those that meet the standards are packed into ventilated cardboard boxes for export. The largest banana markets today are Europe, Japan, and the United States. An interesting fact is that a banana plant produces fruit only once in its lifetime. After harvest, the mother stem is cut down, and the young shoots continue a new cycle. The cut stem is never wasted. It can be turned into organic fertilizer, used to produce biogas, or even made into animal feed. This kind of reuse not only reduces waste, but also helps build a more sustainable farming model. Besides being eaten fresh, bananas can also be turned into many delicious treats, the most popular being crispy fried bananas. In factories, bananas are peeled and sliced thin, about 1/8 to 1/6 of an inch thick, or about 3 to 4 millimeters. They are then fried in hot oil at 340 to 355 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 170 to 180 degrees Celsius, for around 2 to 3 minutes. During frying, the slices are stirred continuously so they cook evenly to a golden color without burning. Next, the bananas go through an oil filtration system or a high-capacity centrifuge, which helps remove up to 90% of the excess oil. As a result, the final product becomes crispier, drier, and has a longer shelf life. Fried bananas can be coated with salt, sugar, honey, or even cheese powder, offering a wide variety of flavors. Finally, they are vacuum-packed or sealed in specialized packaging before being sent to the market. A single factory can turn 12 to 18 metric tons, which is about 13 to 20 U.S. tons, of fresh bananas into crispy fried bananas every day. In 2024, global production of fried bananas exceeded 200,000 metric tons, or about 220,000 U.S. tons, proving the ever-growing demand for snacks. This not only increases the economic value of bananas, but also helps farmers sell off surplus crops during peak seasons. Bananas are highly vulnerable to hot and humid climates, as well as dangerous diseases such as fusarium wilt, Panama disease, and yellow sigatoka leaf spot, epidemics that can wipe out 40 to 50% of the harvest. In addition, insects like thrips, aphids, and red mites can also reduce the value of the banana bunches. It does not stop there. Banana fibers have long been considered a rare and valuable material. After the bunch is harvested, the fibrous outer layers of the banana stem are peeled off to extract the fibers inside. Once soaked in water, cleaned, dried, and spun into threads, they can be woven into fabric. Banana fiber fabric is both soft and breathable, and it can be used to make handbags, rugs, hats, and traditional clothing. It can even be blended with cotton or silk to create premium textiles. According to research, the tensile strength of banana fiber reaches 9,500 to 10,500 newtons per centimeter, which is comparable to hemp fiber. Its outstanding advantage, however, is that it biodegrades in just a few months, making it far more eco-friendly than many synthetic fibers. However, the limitation of the banana fiber industry lies in its high production costs. Because of the complex process, textiles made from banana fiber are usually 2 to 3 times more expensive than cotton. At present, they are mainly found in sustainable fashion lines or high-end handicrafts. Yet with the growing trend of eco-friendly consumption, banana fiber is expected to become a promising alternative, opening up a new path for ecological textiles. Bananas are not just a familiar fruit on the dining table. They also open up a rich world of nutritional, economic, and creative value. From golden ripe banana bunches, farmers can transform them into countless different products, from crispy dried bananas, banana cakes, and banana powder for nutrition, to banana fibers used in textiles and even green bioenergy. Every step of this journey carries the sweat and skill of hard-working hands, turning the banana plant into a true green treasure of human life. Looking more broadly, the banana plant is a clear example of how humans can make smart use of nature to serve sustainable development. From a plant that once seemed ordinary, bananas have become a bridge between tradition and modernity, between rural areas and cities, and between daily needs and the goal of environmental protection. If you want to keep exploring the fascinating journeys of agricultural products from around the world, where every plant and every fruit carries its own story, make sure to subscribe and join us. Because ahead, there are still many wonders waiting for you to discover.